Hello everyone. How are you all? It's 1:11 p.m. on the 23rd of May of 2023. Thank you for being here. This is Kathy speaking from Divine Debut 11. Thank you for joining me here. The messenger is here. The moon is transiting through Cancer and is right on Venus. Right on Venus as we're doing this reading. Lots of sensitivities could be connected to the past. Let's see what the messenger brings us today. Today, or I suppose whenever you get to hear the message, could be important for you personally. As remember, this is a general reading. Let's look at the Karma Dharma. As Venus is coming up to, she's coming up to meet with Mars, but they're going to meet up in Leo. So very important, obviously, for the fire signs. It will be challenging for the fixed signs, so Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio and Taurus. For the fire and air signs, this will be very positive, but we're all going to be revisiting the past because Venus is going to retrograde soon. She will retrograde in Leo, so very important. What is the Karma Dharma, dear Spirit? Let's get to it. What is the Karma Dharma relative to what's going on to, energetically speaking, collectively as well as us personally? Leo, patience, confidence, knowing that we have the ability to tame that wild inner beast. Now that beast could be someone else, it could be a situation, could be a masculine, could be a boss, could be something that you fear that you can overcome. Don't let your fears overtake you. Remember to be confident, optimistic. I mean, Leo is the heart. You may be dealing with matters connected to the heart, the inner child, your reputation, who you are out there in the world. All these things come up with Leo. Now, of course, it's a very, this card is a very sexual card. Leo is fixed fire, so fixated on something that you desire. Maybe having followed something in your life that just doesn't seem to pan out. You've revisited this situation because the infinity symbol, that's what it tells us, right? And it is innate. It's like going back again over the same thing. You know, sometimes trying to do, oh my God, it's a soulmate, it's connected to the child. You know, going back and doing the same old thing again and again and again, sometimes it speaks to madness when you're expecting to get a different result. Now, there's some truth in that, but there's also something that isn't true, because when we revisit the same situation, something that we're trying to manifest, it could be anything, right? Because the energies shift and they change. The planets move, and the planets are deities, they're gods, it's the divine, it's, you know, and we're living in a place that's, everything is energy. So when the energies shift, there are different opportunities. Blockages can leave, can relax, doors can open, doors can close. So remember, timing is, it's man-made. It's man-made, so it's hard to pinpoint. Time is Chronos, the Lord of Karma and timing. Nevertheless, we've got the Six of Cups here, which is a soulmate connection. It's nostalgia. It is the past, and I was talking about returning back to the past. Now remember, Pluto is retrograde. Mercury has turned direct. Pluto is retrograde in Aquarius, right? So Aquarius is intelligence. Maybe trying to do things in a different way, in a more progressive way, more futuristic way, in a crazy way. Something that's very different, right? Crazy, I'm going to say as well, because Uranus rules Aquarius. So it's about change. I mean, you know, Aquarius is also Saturnian. So that sudden turn of events, twist, change, whatever it is, will unstick or get you unstuck from a place of being stuck in the past. So trying new things, doing things in a different way, but also the environment, the situation having changed. So Six of Cups, yes, it is a card of balance. It is an offer. It can be something that has got to do with matters of heart, emotions, right? It is a 6, and 6s are usually very, very positive. They are numbers that speak to balance. Now, we've got water, so an emotional time with Venus in Cancer. It is going to be an emotional time. Let's go back to what I was saying. What was I saying? From one thing leads to another. Anything to do with childlike energies, your past, your childhood, all these themes could be coming up. Some of your parents, this could be in relation to your children. It is a time of, with Venus in Cancer, it is a time of harmony. Jupiter now in Taurus should be very beneficial, even though there are huge challenges. Just pay attention to what's going on now. As Jupiter is very close to the North Node in Taurus, people and situations that show up in your life may be reminding you of 19 years back. For some of you that are older, 38 years back could be. Pay attention, because people that show up in your life now or situations could be connected to the past. Now, because Mercury has turned direct, he's still covering his tracks where he retrograded. And these are the same areas in the chart in Taurus where Jupiter will also be retrograding. So this situation has not finished. Wow. Okay. Knight of Cups doesn't know. He's not sure about coming forward with this offer. He's not sure that whatever he's hoping to offer, this creation, this vision, that it can pan out, that it can work. Six of Cups, now the Knight of Cups. Things are up in the air. 7 Cups, right? Pisces. Compassion. Wow. Pisces, my dear friends, yes. Saturn is in Pisces. And it's something that you've envisioned, or that you dreamed of, or that you hoped for, that you believed in. Maybe, possibly, you may be doing the groundwork now. So some rays of sunshine, a bit of light coming in, a bit of promise coming in. 7 of Cups is also possibility of many doors opening. So let's see what today's message is. Thank you, Spirit. I know Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, they haven't had it easy. Remember, Mars is now in Leo. So the pressure is building. We're getting more energetic. We're getting more powerful, more wanting and ready to take that risk, overcome any fears. Leo is all about leadership. But there's opposition. There's friction and there's opposition, because Mars is right in opposition to Pluto. So, but then there's those rays of sunshine, which are Jupiter, and Jupiter is connected to this opposition of Pluto and Mars. So it's like digging things up from the past, possible ability to transform a situation. Maybe it is the time. Maybe there is grand help from Jupiter. Okay, where there's value and where things could happen in a materialistic way, in a way connected to reality and not just the dream, because Taurus is fixed earth. It's being grounded. It's seeing things slowly, it may be a little bit heavy and slow moving. The light doesn't come in quickly. Don't look at things in a negative way. Always keep that optimism. Okay. Yes, there are forks in the road, but we can overcome those. yes, there is pushbacks. There are pushbacks, whether it's the government, whether it's other people, whether it's the time, whether it's something else that you need to understand, to, something connected to fears in the psyche, the soul. What's going on? Please, Spirit, thank you, my dear archangels. What is going on energetically? Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Wands. Yes, it is heavy, but the heavy burden comes to an end. We need to cut our losses and know that some things were just meant to go, or maybe something that you hoped for isn't panning out the way you hoped it would. But Spirit has got something here. I mean, there is a gift here. Right? The Two of Cups means that there's an agreement, and twos speak to balance. But remember, fives speak to change. We're needing to let go. Let go and stop mourning the past. It's time for change. It's time for new cycles. New cycles, new life, new opportunities are here. Don't hold yourself back, is what I'm going to say. Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups standing, Six of Cups, Knight of Cups. My God. Talk about a dance, a back and forth dance. I mean, but what Spirit is asking is that even though things are up in the air, and it's hard because we need to put in the effort, there's the infinity symbol. Yes, there is the infinity symbol. You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that you are this divine feminine, this goddess here. Okay, let's see what's going on. Seven of Wands. Yes, there will be pushback, as I said. Yes, but you will be called to action. You've got the upper hand. You've got the higher ground. And sevens do speak to conflict, but 7 is also a spiritual number. Now, because 5 is the Hierophant, right? You need to keep believing. You need to keep believing. It's as simple as that. And we've got no majors here. There is free will. Oh my God. Oh my God. See what I was just saying? If you don't believe that you can manifest this, then you may as well just let it go. You may as well just let it go. If you are not confident enough, if you don't know that you've got the power within you, remember, this could also be promising the time of Sun transiting through Leo, which is the Leo season, obviously. But this may also speak to, because Venus will be retrograding and connecting with Mars in Leo, that will be an important, very important time. Remember, Leo is clarity. It's the spirit. It's ruled by the sun. And nothing is hidden under the sun. Things need to be cleared away, things that were hidden. We need to be open, we need to be truthful, as the sun is. The sun speaks to healing that inner child. It speaks to, maybe there's a performance, someone's putting on some sort of a performance. Maybe, I don't know, envision yourself being the performer. Envision yourself receiving that applause after the performance, after the will and the drive. Remember, Leo is fire. It's the king. It's the ruler. It's the person in charge. And naturally, the 5th house is the house of creation, risk-taking. It's hobbies. It's turning a hobby into something that could bring you the fruit. It is the house of romance. It is the house of sex. But it's also the house of risk-taking, taking charge. It's also the house of fun. It's also the house of happiness. So there's a lot of promise here. Possible outcome. A little bit more work needs to be done. Now, some of you could be connecting to someone through work. The 8 of Pentacles is Virgo energy, and Virgo is all about doing the work behind the scenes before, remember, before the stage play. So the play is being written now. And what I get here is that We are doing the writing. We are doing the writing now. It's like in preparation mode before the great performance. That's what I'm getting here. And another 8. We've got 3 8s in this reading. Maybe you've tried 3 times. You've returned to a certain situation. 3 8s are 24, equals a 6. The Lovers, partnership, head over heart decision. It is connected to what you are creating, what you're working on. What's at the bottom? 6 of Pentacles, there will be a return. We've got the scales here. Now maybe there has been some injustices, some unfairness that you've been putting in the work and someone else has been receiving the rewards. Very unfair, very unjust, right? But this does hold a lot of promise. I do see possible legalities, justice, things like that come up with the 6 of Pentacles. We've got a fair bit of earth, a fair bit. What's missing here is air. Air is our perception. It's the way we communicate. It's seeing things more clearly. But Mercury is coming up to Uranus. There will be, soon we're going to have a lot of clarity and a lot of sudden turns of events. It can relate to our money. It can relate to and be connected to property, self-worth, values, all Venusian matters, right? Taurus is Venus. Oh my God, I knew it. I knew it, everyone. When I was talking about justice, I said, wouldn't that be funny if the card justice shows up? My darlings, I bow down. I rest. I rest this case, and I think that if this is not a huge message for everyone, there's karma and there's dharma here. So you know yourself if you've been good. If you've been good, expect the dharma, expect the gifts. If you've been naughty, Santa will not bring you any gifts, but rather he will punish you, or he will punish those that have done the wrong. 11. And I did say that this reading, I started it at 1:11 p.m. Greek time. So I don't know what was going on at that moment for you. Maybe there's a message in that. Let's see what Spirit holds for us. Remember, justice is the law. It is the law of the world. It is the law of the divine. And again, legalities do come up. Possible separation, divorce, legal matters. Connected to work, connected to projects. Possibly also teamwork. Remember, the Strength card does speak to trust. It speaks to trusting your partner, trusting your colleague, trusting the people that you are around. Where there's no trust, there's no ability to build on. Because remember, Saturn is in Pisces, and Pisces speaks to the illusion, deception. Saturn will bring us the truth. In divine timing, in the timing of Saturn. What's beneath that? 8 of Cups, leaving a situation, another 8. Leaving an emotional situation where there wasn't enough happiness because there were injustices, there was no reciprocity. Moving towards a more balanced place, different job, different home, different situation altogether. Okay? But Spirit is asking for a bit more effort. I will take a card. I will cut that deck in a moment, but I want 3 Sibillas on the 8 of Pentacles. Remember, Taurus also speaks to our money, our property, what we own, what gives us security. Oh my God, okay, it's been tough. Love has been really tough. We've got Cupid, Amore here, and we've got Militare. Someone not being open. He's on a mission. He's very secretive. He's going through a lot of crap here. He's going through heavy difficulties. This mountain is not easy to climb. It's the 10 of Swords. There has been betrayal. Someone feels like their back is breaking. We've got another 10 here. This is the 10 of Swords. But Emotionally, Four of Cups, someone hasn't been happy in a certain situation. Yes, love affairs can come up as well, because we've got the card of betrayal. We've got the love child of Venus and Mars. But also someone's been poisoned by this poisonous arrow of Eros. Eros is in the house. He's sitting behind me. My beautiful kitty Eros. But, okay. Love Eros is either asleep. Someone needs to wake up here. Someone needs to wake up. It's like something's been in hibernation. That's the word I'm looking for. In hibernation, either wearing those rose-colored glasses, or there's been illusion, there has been deception. But the military has got the ability, even though, I mean, he's carrying a heavy load, right? He knows that this mission, he can accomplish this mission, but he's very burdened indeed. So this is, of course, this is the energy of Capricorn. This is the mountain goat, right? This is karma. This is responsibility. This is someone not being open about what they're going through, where love matters, or even matters connected to children is concerned. Children, someone's home. There's been betrayal, deception, hardships. But remember the Ten of Swords, which is the only air card that we've got on the table, does turn into the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. And yes, it's a double-edged sword, but it's also the sword of victory. We've got the Seven of Swords, so someone gets caught out. We've got disgrazia. This is like a wow factor, an aha moment, finding out about why there's been stealth, sneakiness, a sense of loss. It's like someone's paying for their karma now, but even though, you know, there's going to be clarity, because the Seven of Swords is things that were hidden that you will be seeing. Remember, we've got a lot of fire here, and Mars has entered fiery Leo. Now, we've also got Chiron in Aries, which is a fire sign, right? We've also got, yes, let's not forget Black Moon Lilith. She's like a darker shade of Venus. There have been injustices. There's been trauma. There's been madness, feeling as though you're going to lose your mind. Something connected to childbirth. And again, Leo comes up very strongly. The inner child, having the ability to create, or something connected to something that's been birthed, that's needed to end, whether it's a creative project or something connected to injustices where childbirth is concerned. And again, on a collective scale, I know with the laws passed on in the US, abortion and things like that, something may be coming up like that in the news. Something that was hidden, we will have the ability. We've got front seat. Leo is here. We've the show. Let's get the show on the road. Let's get the truth. Let's get the show on the road. And this is going to be shocking, right? It's going to be shocking. It's going to be freeing. It's going to be all these things. Let's take one more. But this is where the ending and the ability to lighten up is concerned. We've got Leggerezza, Ten of Wands, which is again here. We start off with the Ten of Wands, we end up with the Ten of Wands. The Leggerezza is the metamorphosis. It's the butterfly after the coming out of the chrysalis, right? And yes, there is a sexual connotation here, surely. Remember, the lovers are soon going to connect. The lovers this doesn't have to be only about romance. It could be the yin and the yang coming together to create a sense of freedom, to create something new. There's a birthing going on here, but there have been injustices. Remember, another Ace of Wands. If you truly desire this, Spirit is saying, don't worry about what happened. Keep going. Legereza is free to go from one flower to the other flower, connecting the pollen. But there's also a metamorphosis here, and there's a lightening up of the load. Something beautiful is being created here. The butterfly, right? The phoenix rising. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles stanza. Things that were hidden behind closed doors will be communicated. You'll be getting the news. You're finding out things that were secret. If this is information coming in, maybe that was meant to be kept secret, disclosure on a collective scale. But it's something that is being created that will give you a sense of lightness. Ace of Pentacles promises many, many different things. Things that are based in reality. Commitment, a new job, more money. I don't know what that Ace of Pentacles speaks to for you, but we've got a lot of fire here. There's a lot of sexual connotation as well. And where that is concerned, the ability, of course, to create is here. As long as we believe, right? We believe that we've got the upper hand, that we desire this, that we take charge, we are confident. Let's see what Spirit has. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message for today, the messenger? What is that? What's the advice? Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. And we've got green. This is the heart chakra. And remember that, oh my God, goosebumps on my goosebumps, that Leo is the heart. Okay? These are matters connected to the heart chakra. If there's real love, if there's real desire, deep desire to create this, then move forward. If there isn't, take another path. Don't take this safe path. Do something crazy. I did say Uranus. Uranus is doing something crazy. And that craziness could come from some very important person, someone trying to hold on to the control. Pluto is control. But Aquarius is newness. It's breaking free from controlling, gaslighting, difficult connections. It's a time of letting those go and knowing that your ability to trust and move, listen to your heart and take the route that is connected to your heart, then that will take you to your desired outcome, to your desired destination. Thank you, Spirit. I think I will leave it there. Much love to all of you. Thank you so much. Sending you all warm blessings, luck, divine love, and star kisses. Thank you all for being here today, being a Tuesday. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you've pressed the notification bell. Tomorrow is Twin Flame Soulmate reading, and yes please is tomorrow. So make sure you're on and getting the notifications. Thank you all. Much love. Sending you what can I say? There's something that I want to tell you to close off. Sending you the power to follow your heart. Yes, I will leave it there. Much love. Namaste.